come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go.
We may have to get you next time because you would have needed to be on a few minutes early so we could, have everything together in the backstage. But Takora, how are you?
I am wonderful.
Good. You look good too. You want to tell the people how much weight you lost?
I have lost 10 pounds.
10 pounds, y'all. Give Takora some love in the chat. I'm watching y'all from my phone because I had to set the screen up a little way. We had to set up a whole little set today, okay? I am so excited. Please drop in the chat if you are going to be at conference. Just tell me I'm in. Because 2 weeks from today, y'all, 2 weeks from today, we will be sitting in our CEO booth.
Oh my God.
Isn't that amazing?
It's an honor and a privilege.
Yeah, it is an honor and a privilege.
Because a lot of people don't get a chance to sit with the CEO and things of that nature. And for him to do this for us is an honor and a privilege. And I don't take it lightly.
Oh, yeah. So, Takora, let me tell you, I got to ask you this. Okay. So, this is your first time ever being in network marketing.
Yes.
You've never done anything like this before. Never. You work in the medical field. Mm-hmm. Every single day, you have patients and you chart and all of this. Yeah. So, tell us, how do you incorporate Taba having a traditional job? That is your job. You've been there how many years?
27 years.
27 years working in the medical field. But don't she look good, y'all? If I told y'all her age, you would jump through the screen because it always just tripped me out. Cora has been my good friend for over 10 years, okay? And Takora has never changed. She's always been the same person. And I have to tell y'all, Takora always supported me in my endeavors, right? And she always been the best customer ever. She's always purchasing product. But Takora, what really made you tap into these products?
Well, first of all, just watching you doing what you do, watching your hair growing, you losing weight and skin looking beautiful. And it just made me, I'm always watching you. I'm always watching, always. Okay. But anyway, I'm always watching her. So the fact that everything that you do, you prosper in it. And so it made me I just was looking at marketing oh God, here we go. We got to sell something. But when I started seeing the changes in you, it's okay, let me go to this, meeting or whatever. And hey, the products, I knew I needed to lose weight. I knew I needed to just get on a better track with my health. Mm-hmm. So I was okay, after your first meeting or whatever, I was whatever, let me just go ahead and try it. And man, y'all, Like, you know, I tried the products and the products is amazing. Like the products work. I have testimony after testimony after testimony.
Share one with us. What is your?
Okay, so my most recent one, I'll tell y'all, is I just went back to the doctor. Now, before that, I went to the doctor because I had polyps all in my breast, and they were little bitty cysts that can form into cancer. But they did, they diagnosed me. They did the biopsy, and it came back non-cancer.
Right.
Thank God. Okay, but still, they was talking about surgery or whatever to do surgery on me. And when I went in, I was taking these products. I was detoxing every day and when I was supposed to. And replenishing with the Valet 30. So when I went back, they couldn't find any polyp on this. Like, no polyps was in me. The doctor was she just couldn't understand it, whatever. So they was like, okay, you come back in 3 months, and we're gonna look again because it was still one little spot of tissue on there. So I went back this week. So when I went back this week, you know, I'm like drinking the bottle. Come on, Jesus. But anyway, when I went back, y'all just use the products. I tell all my customers, why do you have this product in your kitchen and it's not open? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I tell them, like, use the detox tea, y'all. Get all these toxins out. And I truly believe that the toxins that were in my body was, you know, just got flushed out.
Wow.
Now I went, was it Tuesday, Wednesday? What are they? I think it was Wednesday. When I went back, they did an ultrasound because they're focusing on that one tissue part. And so she was like, for the looks of it, I can't, you know, find anything. Wait a minute, and scoot over. So she found the little tissue. And so she was like, you know, and so she was like, when she got finished or whatever, she said, I'll be back. I'm going to the radiologist. So she went to the radiologist or whatever. And I'm in there, and I'm like, Lord, I already know. Like, you know, they have you in there and you don't put your clothes on. Girl, bye. I heard, put your clothes on. Girl, I got up, put my clothes on, was sitting there. I was like, okay, God, I know. She came back in, she's like, the tissue that's there is like, it's disappearing.
Wow.
She said it's just like disappearing. It's like leaving. So I had to go to the doctor, and the doctor's just so amazed. She told me, just keep doing what I'm doing. They're going to have me come back in 6 months because they want to
because they want to keep checking.
Yeah, but I just want to say, like, these products, man, these products are so good. They're good for our health. Man, my skin, y'all, my skin used to have spots on it. My skin is so beautiful.
Yes,
I
it
really
is looking so beautiful.
because I don't even be wearing like the makeup and everything. I might do my eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but
So you don't have no foundation on right
just right here under my eyes, but not on my cheeks or nothing like that. Not nothing like that. No. Yeah, and I used to wear every day, y'all. Makeup
Me too.
every day.
That was my testimony because you know, coming from the field, you guys, I just want to let you know that me and Takora met on a movie set over 10 years ago. So Takora and I do a lot of movies and a lot of films here in the film industry, in the local film industry here in Detroit, Michigan. So when you come from the film industry, it's like you can't come outside if you're not together. I'm talking about your wig and hair, because your makeup, because you never know who was at your play that you run into at the store. And so like our CEO said, you can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. Girl, you know, and let me tell y'all a little story where I tell y'all that and it tripped y'all out when I said, y'all gonna hear Mr. Lloyd say this. Don't think that this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Lloyd thing. But I'm gonna tell y'all about 13 years ago, I went to a meeting for another business that I was in that Mr. Lloyd was in at the time, and he came to Detroit to speak. And that was one of the first things that he said. Now let me tell y'all, this meeting, I used to be the girl that would throw my bonnet on, my pajamas, my house shoes, and say, oh, I gotta run to the gas station.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta run to the corner store. But I'm gonna tell y'all, 10 plus years ago when I heard Mr. Lloyd say that, I stopped doing that because he was basically saying you could be out anywhere and run into your next person that would take your business to the next level. And you looking like this, and you see this person, you like, oh, I need to talk to them about my business, but you got your bonnet on, you got your pajamas on, and you know you could really sell this, right? But you can't walk up to nobody looking like that, looking like a nightmare, trying to sell them a dream. Okay? So that's where that come from. But your skin do look amazing.
I love me. Let me tell y'all, I already was working on my self-esteem, working on my confidence. The one thing I do know is that I love Jesus and he's in me. And he helps you with your confidence. But let me tell you something, ladies and gents. When you come into this company, your confidence in God is already there, but this company and the people that you around, it just goes to a whole nother level. My confidence, my self-esteem, and who I am, how I look with my body has went through the roof. Not in an arrogant way, but in a self-confident way. Like, I look at myself now. I already was practicing looking in the mirror like, you're beautiful, Takora, or whatever. But now I just look at myself and I see beauty.
Yeah.
I just look at myself.
You're falling in love with yourself again.
Yes.
I hope y'all gonna be at conference.
It's because of this company. It's because of being around people like you. It's because of the group, Jennifer. It's just the people in this company, y'all. It's another level in your mindset and your body.
Can't log in from your phone. Oh, never mind. We back home. We back. Thank you, sister. Call me later. Y'all, I was calling my backup. I said, let me call Jennifer so she could log in and get us back together, because I know Miss Lachelle is super duper busy. But Miss Lachelle, let me tell y'all something about her. She is the best person that Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd could have ever hired. Let me tell y'all about Lachelle. Lachelle got this company back. You hear me? I told Lachelle this morning, she called me. Look, God is so good, because God put us here today. Because I wasn't supposed to do the call this morning, but Lachelle called, said, sis, I need you. And I said, you know what, Lachelle? You always got everybody else back. I gotta have your back this morning, because you always got everybody else back. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The enemy is busy. He didn't want y'all to get what we got for y'all this morning, but we got something for y'all. And this interview and this testimony is so good that it gotta be heard. It gotta be heard. Yeah. So back to that. Your skin is absolutely beautiful. And I'm so glad that you are enjoying the product. And this morning, Takora, she came over and she said, girl, look at these pants. I wasn't able to put these pants on for months.
I was not.
But look, I'm glad that you kept them. Because a lot of times what we do is, when we can't fit something, we get rid of it and we accept that next size. Yeah. But you refuse. You said, I'm not accepting this size. I'm not accepting these health issues that's coming on my body. I'm going to get myself together. And so Takora is 10 pounds lighter, but I told Takora today, I said, Takora, you 10 pounds lighter, but you have lost some inches, because her legs are smaller and firmer.
Yes.
And so I can tell not only has Takora been working out, but Takora been using her products every day. So Takora, what products do you use and how do you use them?
I actually use all the products. You know, when I have the products on hand, I'm using all the products. But the product that I mainly use all the time is the Detox Tea and the Valet 30. I take a shot every day, or I have my packs and I use that every day. And I detox on Fridays and Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. I make sure I kind of get my detox in.
Because you want to flush out
Yeah, I
the
want to
toxins.
flush out the toxins and then I replenish with that. And that's just my routine. And I know God is a healer, but I also know He put things here to aid us in the healing. And you also have to watch what you say that come out of your mouth. If you speaking though, oh, I have the diabetes, oh, my diabetes. No, why are you owning that? Don't own that. Own the product. Own what you, or I have my vitamins, or I take my Valet 30.
Oh, that's
own
good.
that. Don't own the disease. Don't own the sickness or the illness. Yes, we know we have issues going on with my knees, the arthritis, because the coffee, I do the coffee, girl. Oh,
I told you it's the bomb, man.
period. I do the coffee on the regular, and y'all, I have not been having pains, y'all. When I used to get up out the bed, I used to have so many aches and pains, like, you know, and I know some people on here can testify to this, that sometimes when you would get out the bed, like when your feet hit the floor, it just feel like weights. I used to my feet used to feel like weights, like I had to just like a robot carry my body to the bathroom. Now, since I've been taking these products, since I've been drinking this tea, the inflammation in my legs, my feet used to get swollen so much, my feet don't get swollen like they used to get swollen. Now, seriously. And now when I get out the bed, y'all, I'm getting out the bed, walking to the bathroom like without those weights on me. You know,
so it lifted the weight.
It did a lot. It took out the inflammation. My cholesterol and everything is beautiful. My blood pressure is beautiful. Even though I'm still doing the blood pressure medicine, I haven't been taking my blood pressure medicine. When I went to the doctor, she did my blood pressure and she was like, "Were you on blood pressure nurse?" I said, "Yeah." Then she did my blood pressure. She was like, "Oh, this look good." I said, "Mm-hmm."
You know what? And we do not make any medical claims.
No.
We are not curing any sickness and disease. Please continue to take your medicine. Talk to your doctor first.
Yes.
All right, let's be very clear. All right, thank you very much, Ms. Jaylene Mack, who is our counsel here at Tava.
Okay.
And we want to make sure that we are in alignment with Tava. So just don't do what Takora do. Take your medicine. Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going to bring on Miss Danielle Claxton. We got the Detroit team in the building. So Danielle, thank you, because you know what? You guys are some troopers. And let me tell you, this is why I love Detroit girls. Yes. You know what? Because D girls, they just grind a little bit different. Like, we have each other back like no other. I called both of these ladies this morning. They was like, I got you, whatever you need. So Ms. Danielle, thank you for being here this morning. But I really want to talk to both of you ladies have a similar story. And it's so amazing. I just want y'all to tell me like the past 30 days. And Danielle, you could go first on how you've been blessed. Now let me tell y'all something. We was talking about conference. Y'all know I've been pushing conference for like the past 3 months, right? And I've been really just pushing, trying to encourage everyone to get there because I know what conferences can do to your mind and how it can help your business. Conference can change your life by hearing other people's stories. And this conference is very, very special because we actually get to learn from our very own CEO when they could hire anybody to come teach us, but they decided to do it on their own. And I'm going to tell y'all, when I first talked to Danielle, she was like, I'm going to conference. I don't know how I'm going to get to conference. And
yes.
Cora told me the same thing. I'm going, but I don't know how I'm going to get there, but just know I'm going to be there. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be there. So Danielle, walk us through what's been happening in your business and in your life this past 3 weeks, and what did you do? Like, how did you manifest your confirmed flight, your confirmed room, and your confirmed conference ticket? What did you
Okay.
do?
So what had happened was, you know how we start that out. I first of all I had a conversation with you, and your words to me was to change the narrative. So instead of saying I'm trying to get to conference, it's I am going to conference. So it was the putting out the affirmed narrative that I'm going. Period. In the last, let's say the last 60 days. Let's start with my upline leaving. Point blank. Period. Gone. Went somewhere else. And they wanted me to follow them, and I decided not to because I'm like, Papa's home. These are my people. This is home. I feel comfortable here. I don't want to go nowhere else. So that was number one. My upline happened to be family to my client. I'm a caregiver. So when she left, the relationship changed from we're type of sisters to okay, now I'm family employee. I'm gonna nitpick at everything that you do. And within 2 weeks, I got let go. I was like, oh, okay, that's how we doing. Okay. Okay, next. I just continue to post my content on social media. I continue. I work for the supervisor run. You know, I think I got 60 customers in one day. I just kept pushing, kept going, kept taking my products, kept showing up. And one of my customers called me the next day and was like, "Did you make supervisor?" I was like, "No, I didn't, but I got 6 new customers." He was like, "You're gonna get there." She had just brought we bought product. She sent me $100 cash out for me to go to conference. I was like, "Well, thank you, Jesus." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep my cash out." That was number one. Oh no, let me go back. When I talked to my upline, I called my new upline, which is Miss Lachelle Pierre. I love the fact that my old upline left. I'm directly up under corporate. I told her my story, what happened. She was like, "You know what? Don't worry about trying to pay for your hotel. We got you." I was like, "What?" Okay, thank you, thank you. So then 2 weeks later, that weekend, Kashan texted me. It was like 10 o'clock at night, Saturday night. She was like, "Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I need you to send an email to corporate tonight about what happened." Okay.
Sorry, corporate.
I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna follow directions. I'm just gonna do it. So that Monday, Lachelle called me. She didn't say hello. She didn't say hi. She was like, "Are you serious?" That was the first word. Seriously, this just happened. Yeah, this just happened. This just happened. And so she was like, "You know what? Don't worry about your conference ticket. Don't worry about Powerful and Pink." Because my income had literally just been cut. Like, boom. That's it. I'm like, okay. Okay. She's like, all you gotta do is get your flight ticket. Okay. This is 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. What was it? Thursday. I'm dropping off product. I had a client that was purchased some the sample packs, the liquid vitamin. I was dropping it off. I was telling him my testimony of everything that's going on. I said, I don't know what's that conference. I just got to get to Houston. Something major is there. I'm working this out. He was like, you know what? I think I might have an $80 spirit ticket. Transfer. I see if I could transfer it over to you. I'm like, great. I leave to go drop off coffee to another client. I get a text message in my mail. My client just sent me $200 to go towards my flight ticket.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm crying on my way to drop off this coffee because I'm like, and then when I called to thank him, he was like, you know what? I normally don't do this, but it's something about your tenacity in your story that makes me want to help you out. And then he also told me, he's like, you know, I spell my name with a Y, Danyelle. He said, you know what? I had a 6-month-old son who passed away years ago, and his name was Danielle, and it was spelled the same way you spell yours. And I just felt like I had to help you get to your goal. So I was like, my customers are helping me. Just let me share my testimony. I'm like, oh my God. My aunt sent me who my aunt is now a ballet 30. What is it? She does not miss doing her ballet 30, period. So she was like, well, she sent me $100 Friday. I bought my ticket, my flight Friday. It's confirmed. I'm going. Even to the point that this morning,
When she sent me her confirmation to my text,
Nice.
I couldn't do nothing but just give God all the praise, because what people don't know is the things that you guys don't see behind the scenes, okay? And let me tell y'all, yes, we have had a lot of changes in the past 30 days with Tyler. And I noticed that there was a lot of people that was not okay with the changes. It was really hurt. Danielle came to me hurt. I don't know what Danielle saw in me, but she was comfortable enough to call my phone to vent, to have a conversation. I didn't say, girl, you ain't on my team. I don't make no money off of you. I can't help you, because it's not about that. Tyler is one. Danielle is nowhere in my downline, upline, style line. I don't make $1 off of her. But one thing I know, what I saw first was a woman, another woman. The second thing I saw was somebody, just like Mr. Lloyd said about me one time. I just watch you and see you trying. See, you're trying to win. Every time I go to her page, she's always posting Tyler. She's always posting in her stories. She came to my content creator class, and she's very good at content creator. I was very surprised that she took the class, but at the end of the class, she was like, oh my God, I learned so much. It made so much sense. I'm going to incorporate some of the stuff you taught me with the stuff that I already know. And I just saw her page blowing up. I saw her making money. I saw her getting new customers. So what God told me to do was just guide her and love on her and be there for her, because she just needs somebody. It's not that she was weak. She's very strong. Yeah. She's built for tough, okay? It wasn't that she...
What's loving about it is the fact that, like, you know, we're Detroiters, okay? We're sisters. When I came to that first meeting at your place months ago, actually no, let me go back. When I met you, first time I met you was at when TK and Tony Fleming were here, and your testimony about your hair, that was the first time I met Jennifer. I was a little what is it, maybe a little apprehensive of meeting people, because I've been watching you, and I'm one of those people. I watch the top people because I'm learning from you vicariously. I want to know what you guys are doing so I can incorporate it, so I can get to where you're at. So I've been watching you and TK and Tony, and I'm like, to meet you guys was like, okay, and you was just being at your place, getting the knowledge and everything and different things of that nature. It's like, okay, this is my Tava sister. It's more than just Tava being upline. It's being a sister. It's being in business. It's about helping each other out. So when, you know, I almost felt like I got abandoned when my upline left, because I was directly up under her, and now I have people up under me, and I'm being pushed into a leadership position, and I'm sitting here like, okay, where do I go from here? And the first thing you told me is that you're not alone. You was like, I got you. And that's what I love. It's like, okay, I can still be groomed to be the leader that I'm meant to be, and keep this moving, you know, keep it moving. Like, I have not missed a step. And I'm just, people are coming into my inbox. I had somebody buy the flare just because I see, she's like, I'm watching you. She's like, because I'm watching you and I see this product. I mean, I took a screenshot. I'm definitely going to do a story about it, because she just explained, because I'm watching you and I see you using the products and see you growing, it made me want to buy the products and use it. So people are watching. People are watching.
Don't you think for 1 second that people are not watching you? They may not like your post, and I'm going to talk about that at conference. It ain't about getting your followers up. It's about getting your dollars up. Okay?
Right.
It don't matter how many followers you got. It matters how many people are clicking your affiliate link to purchase your product. And so I have to say that you stood your ground. Even the days you were weak, even the days you called me crying, I made sure that I spoke life into you, so that you would not give up and you would keep going. And the only thing I ask is that you take that to the next person who's going to call you, because somebody's going to need you one day. Just like that lady is watching you. There are people watching Tavis. They're watching us because they want us to fall, but we're too strong for that, because our leadership is too strong. So Danielle, before we get to core, I got to ask you, why was it so important? Because you could have said, I can't do it. Everything's changed. My upline left. I'm over it. Why was it so important for you to get to conference?
because there's something there. My spirit tells me something is there. I don't know what's there. I don't know what I'm going to gain, what to expect. I just have to get there. And sometimes that's just the journey right there. You just got to get to where you got to get whatever you need to get. You don't know what that is. So I don't know. I don't know. But I know I'm going there. I know I'm going to get. So I don't know if it's the networking. I don't know if it's the business. What is it? Business tips, the up, whatever business. It's not just Tava, because whatever I learned from Tava, I can apply to my other businesses. I'm a caregiver. I'm a doula. I'm a belly dancer. I have several different multiple streams of income that it all ties in together. It all ties in together. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But whatever it is, I know I can apply it in every aspect of my life. So
Oh, that's good.
I just have to get there. I'm going there. Let's just say I was folding up clothes. I started packing right now. I've started putting stuff away so it won't be a last minute thing for me to get packing. Because I'm like, oh, I'm fold up these clothes. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. We're starting to organize stuff right now so that it's not a procrastination packing.
Oh my God. That is so good because that is what you call taking action. See, I read a book that said by Tim S. Grover that said that you can only win by taking the action. Like we can talk about it, we can say that we're going to do things, we can talk to our friends about it, we can share the information, but if we don't really take the action to get it done, and the action could be your thoughts, it can just be just what you did. You manifested your way there. Yes. You didn't pay a dime. You didn't have to neglect your bills. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to take chances, take out payday loans and get yourself in a bigger debt. You manifested this to happen, and to Corey, you did the same thing. So I have to ask you, what made you, how did you manifest this? What was the start? Because you kept saying, I'm going to conference. Just like Danielle, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to get there. Yeah. What was that?
Well, I just know that there is purpose there. There is purpose there for me. I was blessed with a ticket to go to conference as well. You know, I'm just blessed. Can I say her name?
Yeah,
Jennifer.
So we did a contest with our team. 3 months ago, we did a contest that the first person that week on our team that makes supervisor, we were going to get their ticket for conference, and Jennifer purchased her ticket because she became supervisor that first week.
And Jennifer purchased my ticket. I was just like shocked, elated, like, oh my God, like, okay, you know, so that was me getting there. I purchased my Pretty in Pink ticket. My daughter, actually, when I was getting my money together for my flight, and so my daughter was like, "Mom, let me buy your flight." I'm like, "Huh? What? You want to buy my flight?" I said, "Okay, well, just send it to KB." Like, you know, so my daughter bought my flight, and then when it was time, you know, for me to do other things, I did that. But going to this conference is purpose. And what I want to tell you, Danielle, is going blind is good. Even though we have our blinders on, we're focused. And God always sends us places where we don't know nothing. Because if we knew where we were going, if we knew what was there for us, then how can he pour into us? So the reason we go, I know I'm going because there's purpose there. I know that I'm going because, first of all, how many times do people get to sit with a CEO of $1 million company, okay? $1 billion, excuse me, Mr. Louis, $1 billion company, and you getting poured by our CEO, okay? And we're about to sit in a room with this man. So what are we gonna take back from that? We're gonna take back getting rid of a broke mindset, you know, not saying you have that, you know, but getting rid of procrastination, he said we're gonna walk in what?
We're gonna walk in distributors, but we're gonna walk out like a
CEO. And
CEO.
that's where he's training us. He's training our mindset. He's training us. And even before we get there, this young lady been training our mindsets to
Yes,
be
you
what it is that there's purpose for us to be there to grow. If God wouldn't have made this possible for us if in our heart he didn't see that we wanted to go. So God seen something in us for us to be in that room. So we are privileged. We are privileged to be in this room, to sit up under this man, to pour into us for where God is wanting to take us. There is a place in there. There is people in there. We're about to be in room with millionaires, billionaires, and we don't even know these people. We're about to sit up under greatness. God, when God takes us in a room of greatness, there's things that he wants us to learn. There's things that he's going to pour into us that we're not even thinking about. You say, I don't know what it is, but baby, before you leave, you going to know, because God going to pour into you and let you know. And you and me both. He's getting rid of this broke mindset in me. Yes. He's getting rid of this procrastination in me. He's taking me and he's pouring into me and making me the woman that he wants me to be. Ooh, and that is why I'm going to conference, because God has placed me in a place where he wants me to grow. God is going to open our ears. God is going to open our eyes, and God is going to open our sense of taste, because that we're getting ready to taste in that conference room is going to bring us wealth. The wealth in that room is going to pour all over us. Before we even walk in there, there's wealth falling all over us.
It's already
before
there.
We even
it's
get
already
there,
there.
There's wealth. Before we get on the plane,
there's wealth.
Hallelujah. I'm sorry.
No, I totally feel you. I feel the flow of everything that you're going, and that is definitely the mindset has changed.
Yes.
Has changed. Every time my bank account gets low, it's instantly replaced.
Yes.
It's instantly overflowing. Whatever I need, if I think about it, I'm starting to see it just manifest. So I'm like, and then also because I do have money stashed in different places, I can't say that I'm broke,
Yes. And that's what I tell y'all all the time, is that whatever you focus on, you're going to develop more of. So if you focus on the lack, you're going to have more lack. That's why I say, just tell yourself, I'm going to be at conference. Get the suitcase out and start packing your stuff. Get yourself prepared as if you're already going, and I promise you, it will flow that way. And that's why I was in your head, like, don't you for 1 second think that you're not going. Because the moment you put that in your head, you will not go. Yes. So you have to believe it so much. And a lot of times, our belief is not going to be somebody else's belief. Right. Because the people on the outside, your family, your friends, your sisters, they know you. They're very familiar with you. So they know your lifestyle. So in their mind, they're like, she ain't going. She ain't got the money to go. But you have to be so focused on your faith and your belief that you know without a shadow of a doubt that nobody is going to stop you from showing up to get what it is that you got. I love that you say you don't understand, because God says, lead not to your own understanding. But you know that you have to be there. So you have to be there to get the information. This could change your life. This could change all of our lives. I know that there's something. Yeah, it's so important to believe the manifestation. Yes. It's so important to believe that. And I think we take that out of context. I think people talk about manifestation and things like that all the time. But manifestation is nothing but belief. Yes.
Yes. It is. And
nothing but belief. And this is going to be a belief conference.
Yes.
The Lord is going to pull the belief out of y'all. I'm telling you, it's the belief conference.
It's not, and it's also belief, but also being open to receive, because a lot of people are closed off to receiving. Like, there's a problem receiving, there's a problem being blessed. No, I was open. I was totally open to whatever happens and how it happens. I was going to use, and when people just and all I did was just share my testimony. I just shared it. This is what's going on right now. That's it. I didn't ask anybody to help me out. I just shared what was going on.
Because what did I tell you? Stories
Stories
sell, facts tell.
Mhm.
Stories tell, facts tell, period. You don't have to ask anybody for anything. All you have to do is share your real life story. And I tell y'all, an affirmation every day I say, money comes to me easily, effortlessly, and abundantly. Every single day.
Mhm.
I'm
I say
telling you,
that
this
every single day.
every single day, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all do the affirmations, I know this was supposed to be a training. I didn't do hardly no training, but I think that y'all testimonies was enough, because there is somebody who's watching this or going to watch this later, and they don't believe that they're going to go to conference. They want to go, but they don't have the faith and the belief that you girls had. And so you just encourage them today to say, you know what? No matter what, I'm going to get there. No matter what, I'm going to make sure I pack my bags today. No matter what, I'm going to go break this bag of tea
You know
down
what?
and make me $150 so I can get me a Spirit flight so I can get to conference, because we're not looking at what airplane you flew in on.
No.
We're not looking at how you, where you go. Listen, we will pile up in a hotel room. You hear me? I just pulled out 2 air mattresses that I'm paying to put in a separate suitcase to bring it, because I don't know who might need it, but I would just make sure they got some clean sheets and a bed to sleep on, because that's what this is about. It's not a luxury vacation.
No, it's not.
We're
This is
coming to
this
take
is a
care of our
working vacation. Also, I told this is the one and well, it's not the one and only. No, there's more coming. I know there's more coming, but this is the first vacation I took this year, working as a caregiver. Period. So that's why it was so important for me to go, because I'm like, look, I need a break from Detroit. I need to gain whatever business tools or whatever, do whatever networking I do. I'm going. That's it. I'm going. So, and I took your advice too. Instead of just making it to 2 days, I'm coming in Thursday and I'm leaving Monday. I got family. You know, we got some things to do, and it's a renewing of my mind, renewing of my body, and renewing of my spirit. So I am ready. Like,
One
I
thing,
got to go.
one thing I want to say too is, with everything we've been saying and all the affirmations and things of that nature, when we speak, we have to know that we have the authority and the power to speak things into existence.
That's right.
Our words have power,
Yeah.
and we have to know that. And the one thing we're gonna know, when that man mount that podium, it is not him. It is God in him, speaking through him to talk to us. Because everything that he speaks is gonna have power behind it.
You better know it.
Everything, because he said we are gonna come in as distributors and leave as CEO. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Do you believe that when this man says, he's been saying it, you're going to come in as a distributor, but you're going to leave as a CEO? He spoke power out of his word. If you receive that and get yourself in position, position to do what it is he is speaking to us. God is speaking through him into us to get in position to receive what it is God has for us. But if we do not get in position and continue to go with the woe is me, continue to go with the status quo of selling products and not looking at yourself as a marketer, business person, business partner, and she said, my CEO, own it. That's my CEO as well. That's my CEO. Own it. That anointing to flow on us. That anointing go. This man and his wife, is going to speak power into us to get in position. Me, I'm getting in position right now before I leave to receive what it is God has for us.
Oh my God. Takora, you just took them all the way to church. All right? Let me tell you. No, don't be sorry. I like when you do that, because you got such an anointing, but it's so funny that you went there, because I didn't try to go there, but I'm going to tell y'all, Mr. Lloyd is very anointed. Mrs. Lloyd is very anointed, but Tava is very anointed. Y'all got to remember, Tava in Hebrew means Noah's Ark. It means toe. and the ship was built to take hits, y'all. It was built. A ship cannot sink unless the water gets in it. This ship is so big that the water can't even reach. We just on the way. But what I love about Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd, they have this art on the wave, but the waves, we're not riding them. They create them. Ooh. They create the wave. That's good. It's not a wave that we're riding in Tava. We're creating waves in Tava. And we're creating waves for people like you and I, people who couldn't get to conference but got to conference on faith, got to conference on belief. You know, and what I truly love about Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd is like when I put that bug in your ear, Danielle, this is the thing. You can tell people things, but everybody don't act on them. I said, listen, I just got off an important call for the 120 Wealth Builders. And you 120 Wealth Builders? She said, yeah. I said, girl, you need to send this email to Lachelle right now and tell her your story. It better be a good one because they ain't just giving these tickets away to anybody. You know, don't try to play on my, y'all know I don't be meaning no harm when I say my CEO. But it's just the way I feel because that's my CEO. And I will go to bat for that man. You hear me? I be like, Miss Lloyd, back. I got this. You know, but I'm telling you, when you did that, you weren't the only person I called, but you were the only one who acted on it.
What? And see, here's the thing about it, Krishan. Oh, you called me. That was Saturday night. I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. Okay, that's funny bunny time. That's watching TV with my boo. But when you call, there are certain people who can only get access to me. And you could have called me at 2:00 in the morning. It's like, what's going on? Because I know. So I'm like, okay, he calling me 10:00 at night, 10:30 at night. It must be important. What is it? What's going on? Okay, I sit there and I told him what's going on. I text the email right then and there. But I mean, come on, this is a mini computer, so you can do everything right there. It took me no less than 5 minutes to make that email and shoot it out to Tava support. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, hey, if it happens, it happens. If not, at least it took me 5 minutes to do that. You paused the movie, did what I had to do. I went back to the mission. So yeah, but that's the season that Spirit has been working with me. Act. If I tell you to act. If I tell you to move, do it. Just don't question it. Don't think about it. Don't overthink about it. Just do it. And it's been paying off. It's been paying off ever since I just listened to Move. So I didn't realize I was the only one that acted on it. I'm like, hey.
But you know, we're going to close out with this. So this is so good. Not only did you act on it, Danielle, but I put y'all to a challenge too. And I said, let's go out and get us some daily pay so we can put some money in our pocket so we can get the things that we need for our trip. We're going to need to pay for our luggage. We might need to buy a new evening gown. We got to put in on the rental cars, whatever the money that you needed for this trip. I said, we're not going to go into debt. Let's go ahead and get us 5 or 10 customers this week. And Danielle, that very next day, you went out and got 6 customers.
6 customers, yes.
So what was that? Because let me tell you, it's 2 different type of people in the world. It's 3 type of people in the world. It's the type of person that's going to watch you do it. It's the type of person going to do it. And it's the type of person that don't know what the heck is going on. But I put that bug out there and you immediately put it into action. How did you get those 6 customers to get that day? What did you do?
So honestly, I was trying to do a miracle, pull a miracle, and actually become supervisor. And you know, that was the real not the last minute, but at the wire. I was like, I think I could do this. So I just start calling existing customers who haven't made an order in the last 30 days. Told them what I was doing. They were going to put an order in today. All of a sudden, I had people in my inbox who just suddenly wanted to purchase the flare. They wanted to purchase the coffee. So I just sent them the link. You know, and it was people, all of a sudden, I put it out there in the universe. All of a sudden, people started coming in and I just shot them the link. Also, I posted, I have, the sample packs, the travel packs. People's like, I want to get the coffee. I want to try this. I want to try before I buy. So I always make sure I have product on me for them to purchase to get going. But yeah, I sent the link. They say I'm gonna purchase it today. I said just text me when you make the purchase, and then I kept seeing it on my phone. So you have a customer purchase this, somebody purchase this, and I'm not sitting here like, whoa.
Y'all, she was sending me the text messages like, I got a new customer, I got another customer, I got another customer, and I'm so proud of her, y'all.
And I'm doing it on a daily basis. I'm not stopping. I'm doing it on a daily basis. So I'll be posting something to today. I'll be posting something tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the layover. I got a layover on Thursday I'm gonna be posting then. I'm still gonna make my goal is I said I'm still gonna make money while I'm at this conference. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. I just told my team, y'all go bag up some tea and some coffee and let me tell you something. I sell at least 1 5 for 25 in every airport I go through because I talk to every single person in that airport. And I also talk to them about the travel because what they doing, traveling. You know what I mean? Don't ever be afraid to just talk to somebody. I'm not saying sell everything. You ain't got to go throw up all on them about your product, but just talk to them. If I see a line out the gate for coffee, I may go down that line and get everybody a sample in my business card and get their information and put it in my Tava app and say, I'm going to send you some information about what this coffee doing. I may give it out to 5 people. A week later, only 1 person may purchase, but guess what? That was a sale, and that's the type of things that you have to do to grow your business. Now, don't just give them the sample and don't get their information, y'all.
Right.
So you get their information so you can follow up. I like to get their number right then and there and text them right then and there and be like, did you just get my text? So I can make sure they gave me the right phone number. That's just the tip, since I didn't do no training. But also, too, I wanted to let everybody know that on Friday, we're having an all-day training with Mr. Lloyd. That's day 1 of the CEO boot camp. We're gonna all get a CEO boot camp t-shirt, and it's gonna be a camouflage t-shirt, so like the army type of t-shirt. So I just wanted to give y'all a hint, ladies, because I know y'all like to put your outfits together and you're trying to figure out what the t-shirt's gonna look like. Just know it's gonna be like a hunter green and black. So you can just put something like a black bottom or jeans or whatever the case may be. That's on Friday during the day. So just remember, early Friday morning is going to be registration. If you are a 120 wealth builder, you will have lunch. You will have breakfast provided for you, and then you will have a lounge where in between breaks, you can go in and get snacks and things of that nature. You never know who may be hanging out in that room. So make sure you always have yourself ready for questions. If you see any of the diamonds walking around, if you see our corporate team walking around, they are real people just like you. You can walk up to them and ask a question and get some help if there's something you need help with. But let me tell y'all something about Mr. Lloyd. Y'all start writing y'all questions down today. Because when y'all get in front of him, please make sure that the question is a good question. Because I don't want y'all to get your feelings hurt. So I'm just giving y'all the tip, because our CEO is very colorful and he means what he say and he say what he means. So start practicing your questions now. Google them, YouTube it, I don't know, research it, but make sure it's together before you go in front of my CEO. Okay? And then that night, ladies, is going down. We're gonna have some beautiful, pretty, and pink. Okay, yep. We're gonna have some. Okay, yep. Okay, I got you, Michelle. I got you. We're gonna have pretty and pink, powerful and pink that night, but I want y'all to be looking pretty and pink. So you're gonna have the powerful and pink t-shirts, and you can wear your jeans with that and whatever. And remember, Saturday night, y'all, is the ARC Awards. So just look glam. It's a red carpet and all that stuff. We had an amazing time with y'all today. I love y'all, Tava Nation, but just know that God loves you way more. Thank you, Danielle, for coming on, telling us your testimony. Thank you, Takora. I appreciate y'all. Y'all some true YouTubers, but we're about to end this call right now, and I will see y'all in Houston. Come with me.
Come with me, we're tall, but no place is too far. Come with me, we're tall, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Cash just fly with me, we're tall, but no place is too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We're tall, but no